What's going on, YouTube? This is your best friend Gene. This video is gonna be a little different, but at the same time something that we all can relate to. Alright, check this out. You got this one person that that's just around you. You just feel good around this person, and this person give you signs that you just feel like you're appreciated, right? And you just thinking about, like, dang, you know what I mean? Nobody did this for me, you know what I mean? Nobody expressed and showed me how much they care for me. But you think about it, you be like, yo, you know what I mean? Nah, I don't want to overthink it, but at the same time, you always think about, like, yo, is it true or is it not true that what they love you? Today, let's talk about it. I wrote down on my notes, right, the video and the title that you see, right? 10 signs someone in your life right now, someone that, right, show you that they love you. All right, these 10 signs, for me personally, I've had that before. I didn't show these signs to someone before. Also, I done got signs of someone showing me that they love me too. All right, but these are 10 signs that I know, right? Why that someone shows you that they love you in your life, right? Excuse me, it's just all of a sudden they want to make noise now, right? Let me change the color. Okay, cool. And I'm telling you, but before I get into the video and I drop these 10 signs to you, and of course at the end I'm gonna drop these bombs and tell you, I'm just gonna give you a little feedback about me, you know what I mean, and about what you should do. And let's get into it. But before I get into it, this is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. Stay tuned because you will get laced. Let me get into it. All right. The first sign that someone in your life that's showing that they love you is that they reach out and talk to you just for no reason, right? They just reach out and just hit you up. They give you a call, and you could just be a person that's just like, just chilling, and they just call you for no reason, just show you like, hey, just talk about nothing. They don't have nothing to talk about, but they just want to hear your voice. Or vice versa, you could be that same person, just be like, hey, what you doing? Or you just talk about anything, just so you can hear this person's voice. That's not a sign right there that somebody is showing that they love you. Think about it. If you as a person that, you know what I mean, you're not a person, if you don't really feel nobody, you ain't really feeling nobody, you're not gonna hit them up. Or nor you don't. If somebody don't really like you, they're just not gonna hit you up. But they're just hitting you up just to talk about nothing. All right. Number 2, they take care of you in the simplest way. This right here, I can honestly be honest with you. Like, for me personally, I was the kind of person where I really like somebody, I would go out my way to make sure that they are, like, if they want something. Now I'm not saying that just for a specific person, I mean for just anybody, but this person right here, you will see this person and they can, for example, come over your house, right? And I remember I did that before, where I'll just get like stuff like juice, water, snacks, just to have it there, and I'll just come and give it to that person, right? Vice versa, I didn't have a person that just came and got things for me, where like they did my clothes, right? For example, let me break that down. Where I had a person where she was hanging out with me, we were together, and what she did was, I'm about to get ready to go hop in the shower, right? I'm getting ready to hop in the shower, and what she did, she got the clothes and ironed my clothes for me. She went and cooked for me, right? Not to get too personal, I was in the shower and she'll come and just wash my hair, you know what I mean, and little things like that. It was pretty cool. But that right there, that's a sign right there. They'll just take care of you in the simplest way, you know what I mean? So that was number 2. Number 3, they will share. This is a perfect one right here. They will want to share their favorite music and want to hear your favorite music. That right there, you remember that time when even right now in this day and this in age, right? They got YouTube. You a person, right? Or they will just send music to you and say, oh, this type of music I like. You know what I mean? Or you just listen to their music, vice versa. They'll listen to your music. And you guys don't mind sitting there just listening to each other's music. You know what I mean? And just that attention that you get, wow, you know, this is the type of music you listen to, or that's the type of music they listen to, right? Number 4. They will want to know about your future, what you want in your future, and vice versa. They'll tell you about their future. Now, come on, let's be real, family. Let's be real. You are not gonna share your moves and what you want to a person that you just don't like, right? You sit there, and the thing is, when people really tell you what they want in your future, or they want to know about your future, they would like to fantasize and want to know if they can be in your future, if that makes sense, right? If you, for example, are listening to somebody what they want in their future, right? If you're really interested, right? Even me personally, in the past, where somebody's telling me what they want in their future, you imagine like, wow, okay, that'd be nice to be doing what you want to do. Like, for example, if you want to go and travel and you want to go to the Bahamas, right? And you're sharing this with this specific person, vice versa. You imagine in your head, if you really love this person, like, yo, I can see myself going to the Bahamas with you. You know what I mean? Right? Vice versa. All right? So that's just an example, right? Traveling, right? But comment below and give us some examples, right? Right? Just comment below. Number 5. They will want to know the things you love, right? Let me give you a little more detail, right? So you can be a person that likes basketball, right? And fellas, you know, she would just want to find out, okay, cool, you know, you love to play basketball, or you love to read, right? And vice versa, you know, you that same person too. You just interested in knowing what they really love to do, what they love in their life, and it just finds you fascinating. Wow, this person that I love, right? I'm imagining you, right, loving someone, and you just imagine you're like, wow, this person that I love loves to read. Why do they love to read? You know what I mean? Think about it. Like, it was like, okay, what books do you like to read? You'll find things about what they love, and it just finds you fascinating because this is the type of person that you love, and these are things that they love to do, right? If that makes sense, right? Number 6. All right. They will touch you in a non-sexual way, right? They will, let me just say, yes, they will touch you in a non-sexual way. That maybe don't make any sense to some people, right? How you love me and you don't touch me in a non-sexual way. Let me break that down to you, right? I even thought about that too, because mind you, some of these notes that I broke that I look up online, and these are things I really, these are things right here, these signs right here, for me personally, that I can relate to. Now, when I got into it more, they will touch you in a non-sexual way. I looked into that, I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Let me break it down to you, right? You could be a person where you can see this person that you love, right? And they can be going through a situation, right? Or vice versa. You can be going through a situation, and they'll come out of nowhere. You could be telling about your problems, and they'll just tap you on the shoulder and make sure everything is all right? Or you can be a person that's just talking to them. You know, you can have a conversation with them, and you come out of nowhere, and then they'll just tap you on the shoulder, and say everything is gonna be all right, and just giving you that touch, right? Or you can be a person that's how can I say? This is another one too. Your jacket, right? For example, you about to get ready to go out. And fellas, think about this. I did this too before, where you really love this person, where you just get their jacket, and then you just put their jacket on them, right? And then, or you could just give them a hug. You know what I mean? And just, you know, any little thing that you can do is not to touch them sexually, but it's just to make you just give them that touch of energy that, hey, This is my way of expressing how much I love you. If that makes sense, right? Number 7, they will start adapting to your mannerism. I had this happen to me before where I was kicking it with a female and we would talk every day. We would talk every day and we just loved each other's, we just love each other's attention. Yeah, that makes sense. Attention, right? And she loved, I'm a kind of person where I do a lot of research, I read, and I love to share my thoughts and beliefs, right? Vice versa, I like vice versa, but when I do happen to come across a woman, right, they just love hearing my brain, right? And I'll have a way of speaking, right? And I could be like, you feel me? Or I use certain type of ways of words of affection, right? And this is clarify that I'm an affectionate person in a non-sexual way, right? So I can speak to a female and I could be like, okay, how you doing, love? And it don't matter, it's just something for me that I always been this type of way, you know, I always spoke this type of way. So and this is not in a non-sexual way, it's just my way of affection, of making sure that, you know, you feel comfortable with me, right? If that makes sense. Most people are not gonna be like, oh, why are you calling people love? But some details on, you know, your how can I say, excuse me, I'm stuttering all over the place. Give us some examples on how people will show you that they love you, you know? I mean, and for number 7, you know, they'll adapt to your mannerism, right? Give us some examples, right? Number 8, they'll always talk about the things that they like about you. You know what I mean? You ever had that happen where you chopping it up with a female, you're chopping it up with a guy, and then you'll just bring up things that they just like about you. They just can't help it. They just express the way they like, dang. You know what I mean? You could be sitting there and you could be having a conversation with them. You could be like, yo, you know what I mean? They could be going through a bad day, right? And you're there to listen to them, and you just know the right things to say in a positive way to make them cheer up. And then that's what they say. They're like, dang, that's what I like about you. You're this, you're that, you're very kind. You have a way of, I love that the way you think about me. I like that, you know, you're a person, you're very smart. Something, you know, something. They want to know more about your past. Now that's a clear sign right there that somebody really loves you. Think about it. Of course, there's some people that are manipulative, right? We're talking about people that love you. But somebody that, you know, there's some people that will manipulate you, want to know things about your past and bring it up, right? But we're not talking about that. We're talking about someone, right? If they love you, they want to know about your past, right? That's real deep right there. Because me personally, if I really like somebody, for example, when I love somebody, right? When I knew I love somebody, I always just want to know about their past. You know, how they grew up. You know, how was it when they were a kid? You know, what was it like? You know, growing up. And for example, if you were living in a state like California, you know what I mean? Or you've been to, how was your past? If somebody really likes you, they want to know about your past. And they want to know, like, damn, you know, what kind of things happen to you, good or bad. So, for example, if something bad happened, I can just not prevent that from happening when it comes to you, like, you know what I mean? Or vice versa. So, that was number 9. Number 10. And it is the obvious, family. It's the obvious. They will let you know and show signs you've been on their mind. They'll let you know. They'll tell you, right? They will, you know, I even wrote this down a little bit too. These are examples, right? They'll purchase like your favorite snack, right? They will send you videos that you love, that you like videos, right, on YouTube, right? For example, they will show you videos on a specific something that you like to that you find very funny, right? If it's something that you really find that's really funny, they'll send it to you just so that you could just know that you could just laugh. You know what I mean? Or music that you love, right? And you know, they'll just let you know, and also too, they would just let you know that, yo, I've been thinking about you. You know what I mean? That's number 10. They'll just let you know, yo, I've been thinking about you. You know, I really want to see you. I can't wait. I miss you. You know, right? So these are just 10 signs, right? They got many of them, but these are 10 signs that I know of that I've, you know, for example, that in my life that happened to me, and I could share with you. But let's be real. If you have a person in your life and they can express these 10 signs or even other signs, that you can comment below and let us know when somebody love you, right? Comment below. But if you have somebody in your life right now that just shows you these signs, just cherish them. In these times, in this world that we live in, people are just not real. People are just not real. It's really hard to find somebody that love you just for you, right? So cherish it, you know what I mean? And enjoy this person's company. Especially if you're talking to this person and you're around this person all the time. You know, it's really hard to find somebody that really loves you for you. You know, they're putting their time and energy where we're living in a world where everything's on social media. So people are fake. You know, people are not real. But if they could show you and express to you that, hey, this is how I feel about you, forget social media, forget what my family and friends think about, I love you, right? And they just express these things to you, man, I want to say, just be real, be with that person, because in this lifetime we're living in now, not easy to find anybody that really loves you, all right? If you like this video, comment below. Comment below. I know, you know, my words today, I was kind of off a little bit, but I was just really excited to drop this video. Comment below and give us some signs people love you. You know, somebody that in your life that really loves you, all right? So again, this is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. And ladies, in the comment in the description below, keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at Gorgeous 271. Alright, get lace. We got many styles and trends. I got new dresses for you. Alright? Your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. Alright? And also, I'm gonna do my best and do a timestamp on these 10 signs, alright? So please like, share, subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.